So we are officially this many weeks out from Ironman 70.3 Oregon, which means another big week of training to go, starting with an open water swim. And the love of my life has been taken over by an alien, because I've known this man for 10 years and he has hated the cold the entire time that I've known him. And now, randomly, he's like, oh, I don't think it's that bad. And I even got us little booties to help keep our feet warm. And he's like, oh, I don't even think I'll need them. You don't think you'll need them? And like every time we do this, I'm like, I have so much time. And then I'm like, we gotta run out the door. Okay, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I've got booties for the feet. He has my wetsuit. I've got a cap, goggles, camera. Then afterwards we're going cycling. I have my cycling jersey, have jacket in the car. I need bike shoes. What'd I do with my bike shoes? Bike shoes. Bottles. Okay. I'm sure we're forgetting something, but I'm at least in the universe of on time and heading out the door. Not taking out my side view mirror. Towels. I forgot towels. That's what I forgot. I luckily only made it a block. We've consolidated down to one vehicle. Hopefully we haven't forgotten anything. Let's see if we can make one whole workout with all of the stuff that you would possibly need. I think we've yet to do it. It's been my fault every time, to be clear. So, my action camera died. I think that I cracked part of the back when it fell off my bike the other day. And I think when it got in the water and water got in it, it died. I'm gonna try putting it in like a dehydrator tonight, or a thing of rice, and see if I can't recover any of the footage off of it. But we did go swimming in that lake. And now I'm gonna go put on my cycling bib and we're gonna go try to get a 20-mile ride in. Yeah. It's a shot of you, baby. There we go. All right, what flavor do you have?
Chocolate.
How's chocolate?
Less chia. Very chocolate. Uma.
I'm not mad at that. I have mango. Yeah, I just wish it didn't taste of chia. You're gonna have so much energy because you have caffeine. Ooh, that's 20 miles down, and the bike helmet line is real. This felt really good. Oh, that 20 miles felt awesome. So that's, we think, like 600 meters of swimming?
Yeah.
And wow, that bicycle helmet line is raging. And 20 miles on the bike, done and dusted. Whew. So, new day, new run. Today, Runna has me running some intervals, which is really exciting because most of this plan is running relatively slowly. Right now, I have it set to do basically as much just low and slow, easy zone 2 running as I could get it to give me. And my real goal through January is to just very, very slowly add on some mileage. So by the end of January, I'm comfortably running over 10 miles. Oh, come on, foot. So close. But it's still fun to throw in some speed work every now and again, especially because Runna changes the prescribed paces that it thinks you can do based only off of the interval work that you do, which I think is a little weird. It doesn't look at your long run, it doesn't look at your easy run paces, it just looks at these intervals. But I'm also excited to do a check-in. Maybe this is runner math, or maybe this is girl math, but Runna right now thinks that I can run a half marathon in under 2 hours. Like, not by the end of this plan. It thinks right now, today, I could run a half marathon in 1:58:10. I think that sounds crazy, but we're trying to throw away those limiting beliefs and see ourselves as a runner going into 2026. But I'm not really at a place athletic-wise that I want to go out and run a half marathon at race pace to test and see if this estimated race time makes any sense. But my girl math brain, it also thinks that I can run a 5K in 24:40, which also feels like a crazy estimate to me, but maybe more doable than the half marathon time. But in order to run a 5K at 24:40, you would need to run the entire 5K with sub 8-minute miles. Well, guess what Runna programmed for me today? A whole bunch of running at essentially sub 8-minute miles. So my thought process is I'm gonna do a self check-in on that first half mile at 7:50 and ask myself, could I run this another 5 plus a little bit times and be okay? We're really making some leaps of judgment here, but this is what you do when you're in the building phase and you don't want to be going and running race pace every day, right? Right? We're building confidence. That's what's gonna happen today. Let's go do this. Oh my God, that was so much harder than I thought it would be. I could barely keep track of the paces she was telling me in my ear because I was breathing so hard. I don't even know if I made it. Oh, I missed one. I think maybe I'm in that little line. The one right there. I can't tell if it's in the shaded area or not. Can you tell that I like shorter distance sprints? But the ones that I was most interested in were those half miles that were supposed to be at like 8:05 pace. And I consistently and comfortably did both in 7:38. I think I could hit those, you know, maybe not the 7:38 exactly, but like between 7:38 and 8 minutes, I think I could do that for a 5K. That would mean that Runna's right. I could potentially run the 5K pace it thinks I can. Ah! That's so exciting!
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me
Well, that was
happy.
frustrating. The bike didn't sync with my Apple Watch, so I gained the fitness, but not any of the data, which the little engineer in me just died a little bit when I knew I couldn't repeat the workout later to see if I got a different result.
Moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
We like this pool way better. DC and I decided to try out a new pool Tuesday night that was 25 meters long as opposed to the 20 meters you get at EOS. And wow, does that 5 meters make a difference.
Hey. Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on.
It's Wednesday, and today we're doing 4-mile easy run. Thanks to Runna. Mile 1, 12:01. I found that The biggest way to enjoy the easy runs is to stop putting on music at the beginning. At least at the beginning of each of these. For like the first half, I'll just throw on a long YouTube video that I've been wanting to listen to, and I think I can get most of it out of audio, or a podcast, or an audiobook. And it just makes the miles tick by faster. I feel like with music, every time a song ends, I'm like, oh, that was only 3 minutes. Whereas I could just get lost in the story of what I'm being told in this podcast or whatever. So today I'm listening to a review of the newest book from the author of Eat, Pray, Love. This book is supposed to be buck wild. Like, she supposedly tried to murder her girlfriend. So that's at least how I'm starting off my easy run today. Mile 2, 11:58. I also highly recommend vlogging your easy runs. I spent most of this 4 miles just looking for cute, small moments that romanticized my run. And honestly, the time flew by. Mile 3, 13 minutes 10. Like I said, keeping it real chill. I don't want to show the front of my mom and dad's house, but the last mile was 12:24 and I timed it perfectly. So Friday was supposed to be an 8.5 mile run with prescribed paces for the last 6 miles. And when I woke up that morning, every fiber of my being did not want to go on this run. I've got 0.1 miles left in this warm-up, and I'm still not feeling it. We're going to give the first 2 miles at, I think it's 9.5 ago, and see how those go. But I'm not feeling promising right now. I've worked with my PT, shout out Kira, to get some exercises to help fix some muscle imbalances that I have. And wow, did I wake up sore Friday morning. I'm hoping this goo is gonna turn this run around. I had also had a glass of wine or 2 the night before at date night. And wouldn't you know, 7 seconds before I was supposed to go out for this run, my period started in full force. So I just had no motivation to get this run done. And even as I was heading out, I told myself that at any point we could drop this down to just an 8.5 mile easy conversational pace run, and that would totally be fine. Finished the 9:30 miles. We're gonna try these 9:10s. I don't see this lasting long. But somehow, we got it done. Less than a 5K to go, only. Less than a 5K to go. And the Wicked for Good soundtrack kicked in. And now, I gotta not cry. Oh, I haven't changed for good. Last 2 miles. I gotta make up some 9. This is like under 20 minutes of CrossFit WOD. I make it hurt like a CrossFit WOD. 1 mile to go. Fuck. Less than a quarter mile to go. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I did it. I did it. We're done. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself of that workout. But it's crazy how fast your brain tries to move the goalposts. Like, I ran to the restroom after, and as I was sitting there, I was like, I suck because that felt so hard. I'm like, girl, you didn't even think you were going to finish the workout. Everything was stacked for you to not finish this workout, and you finished it and hit all the paces. Look at me go. Stop moving the damn goalposts, Emily. This was a good day. Oh my god, and Rana just reminded me, that was the longest run I have done in years. Like, hell yeah. Even if I had just made it an easy run, it still would have been the longest run I've done since, like, 2021? Stop moving the goalposts, Emily. You're doing great. But pretty much as soon as the run was over, I was pretty sure that I had probably pushed my body a little too far. My stomach hurts. My uterus hurts. I cannot get warm. I'm, like, covered. I have 2 layers on underneath this, and I'm still shivering. And I feel like I could fall asleep, like, at any moment. And it's literally noon. It's the middle of the day. So I'm proud that I finished the workout and hit the paces. but it clearly took a toll on my body.
But at the very least, it made my decision about what I was going to do the next day so much more obvious. I had signed up to do this ugly sweater 5K with a couple of my other friends who are doing triathlons next year. Super exciting. And they had said that they wanted to do this 5K super chill, like zone 2, zone 1. And the little competitor in me was struggling with this and just feeling like absolute trash. Made the decision to go slow so much easier, and I was so happy that I did. I loved spending time with some of my favorite people.
I didn't realize it was like an off-trail, like, should wear my trail shoes. We're a half mile in and I already lost them. Mile 1, 14 minutes. It's getting really cold. We may need to jog just slightly more, just so I don't get this cold.
Turn into a popsicle.
Yes. Mile 2, 16 minutes 21.
Yeah.
That is impressive. That is impressive.
Would you love to keep me?
We found Alex's boyfriend.
Hello.
He's been done for hours.
And did not poop his pants.
And did not poop his pants, so that was the real PR of the day.
So far.
There's still time. Selena's left us for dead. Look at her go. So fast, so speed. I don't know if we made it. We did it, guys! Woo! Now we eat.
And that's a wrap on this week of training. In total, I swam about 1,200 meters, ran almost 20 miles, and biked about 26 miles. We've got about 30 weeks until Ironman Oregon 70.3. Hope to see you at the starting line.